Hi everyone, this is Jeannie Park from LMJ Entertainment. Today I'd like to introduce you to an app which is very much related to our basic necessities of life, that being food. So the recent ongoing pandemic makes it frightening for us to get out of our shelters, more the reason why we need to order food from our homes. So today I'd like to help you out by introducing you an app that would make ordering food so much easier. It's the none other than 배달의 민족, or Baemin for short. So with this app, you don't need to make any calls. All you have to do is make a few taps and you're done ordering. What's more convenient about this app is that if you use credit card on this app, you can request the deliverers to leave your food in front of your door so that you won't have to meet with the deliverers in person. But before anything, to make one thing clear, you can't use this app if you don't have a mobile phone number in Korea. This is to prevent prank calls or ordering food without paying and such, so I hope you understand. So for those of you who don't have a Korean mobile phone number, I suggest that it'd be best if you can get help from a Korean friend or someone who has a Korean mobile phone number. Well then, let's get started. First, type in Baemin or Baemin in your app store and then download the app. You'll be able to use your app to the full only when you allow access to your storage, location, contacts, and then the camera. Now then, let me tap on OK button. Next, I need to agree to the user policy, but I don't need any marketing information, so I'm just going to check off all the marketing push notification option and then tap on OK. Here, I enter my address, and in this box, the details one. Now here, you can check out and choose from the food categories. The illustrations show you what type of food that each category handles, even without having to read what it says. But just to give you a more clear idea of what is what, starting here, it says single serving, Korean food, street food and snack, usually full of carbs, cafe, desserts, tonkatsu raw fish Japanese food, chicken, pizza, Asian food, Western food, Chinese food, jokbalam posam, late night snacks and foods, literally just any food that's good to eat at night, but mostly like heavy Korean style anju or drinking food. Jim and tang, Korean hearty soups or broiled food. Lunch boxes, fast food, and franchises. The ones outside of the box aren't really something that you'd use, so I'm just going to skip on that. If anyone wants to know what they are, please leave a comment below and we'll try to come up with something about them later. Now, I am going to choose street food. If you see up here, the restaurants are shown in the basic order that Baemin has set, but you can choose how they show up. So you can either choose it to show in the order of fastest delivery, lowest delivery charges, or the most ordered and such. Let me tap on one of them, then you'll see the information for that restaurant. If I may explain about the part in the red rectangle, the minimum order amount means that you need to order at least that much of amount in Korean won to have that restaurant deliver for you. This restaurant requires you to order minimum of 5,000 Korean won. The next line shows the payment methods that they accept, and this pay right away means that you can pay from the app using the credit card or the bank account that you have linked it to. The meet and pay right next to it means that you order food, wait for the delivery, and meet with the rider or the delivery guy to pay directly. The next line shows the average time in minutes of how long it takes to have your food delivered. The delivery tip, right below it, is the amount of delivery fee that you need to be paying, aside from the food. The delivery fee depends on the distance from the restaurant to your place, but it always occurs within the amount shown in this line. So please keep that in mind. Now I am going to select a menu here. So for most of the restaurants, they post photos of their iconic or representative menus together, which helps you to understand what you're looking at. And when you're selecting a menu, a lot of the menus will show all these other options that you can choose together with. But all these options will differ by restaurants, even by branches, meaning that I can't interpret everything one by one for you. You might actually want to use a dictionary to see what it says. When you're done selecting, tap on the My Cart button and you'll be able to see what you have chosen. If you're sure about what you have chosen, tap on the Order button. Now, because I haven't logged into the app, it shows me two options, log in and order without logging in. Order without logging in won't allow you to use the meet and pay options, both credit card and cash. So I recommend that you join membership and log in. Anyone that has used online card payment system before, then you are fine to order without logging in. When you tap on the login option, you will be shown 3 ways to log in. Just choose the one in which your ID exists in. When you select an option, it will again ask you for some permissions. Personally, I usually don't select the optional options because they're all some sort of marketing push notification agreements. I just select the I'm older than 14 years of age and then just move on. Type in your mobile phone number, then you'll receive a text message with an authentication number. Okay, it's entered automatically. Now, move on to the next, and you'll be able to enter your nickname and birthday. Enter your nickname and your birthday in year, month, day, 8-character format, and proceed to your order. You'll see here it says requests. Right beneath it is where you can send your requests to the restaurant. You can leave requests such as no beef please or less spicy. For those of you who can pay within the app, you can choose the message option which says please ring bell and leave food near the door. But for those of you who need to meet and pay directly to the rider, choosing this option may cause a little fuss. So for those of you who can't use the payment system within the app, just choose the option to pay to the riders directly, whether it be cash or card. For those of you who wish to use the same credit or debit card again for the payment next time, I recommend that you add your card information to the Baemin Pay using the Add Card option. By doing so, you'll be able to make payment much easier, and also it will earn you some points that you can use as cash if you earn enough. Tap on the Add button from the Baemin Pay section and then choose Add Card. The Add Bank Account option requires ARS authentication, which is only in Korean. So I'm only going to show you how to add card here. First, enter the 16 digits of your card number and then the expiry date in month, year, order. Next, you will enter the 3-digit CVC and then the first 2 digits of your PIN number. Last but not least, create a PIN number for your Baemin Pay. The next time you order, you just have to punch in this PIN number and voila, your payment is done. Those of you who don't have cards, or if your cards don't work for some reason, just choose the option Meet and Pay with cash, because here card payments require you to have your card information added to a platform called Payco and then have your ID linked to Baemin. Or if you're going to use other platforms such as mobile payment, Naver Pay, Kakao Pay, or Toss, then you'd also have to have your card or even bank accounts registered on these platforms, making things even more difficult. So that's the reason why here in this video, we're dealing only with payments using Baemin Pay, cards, or cash. When you are done choosing your method, the entire cost inclusive of delivery fee will be shown. Now, mine is 11,000 Korean won, and when I tap on pay 11,000 Korean won, the order is completed. When you go to my order status, you'll be able to see what you have ordered along with what kind of options that you have added.
Thanks, Jenny. Now I can order food. Cheers.